that's my opinion, not Glaspod opinion. As Lady and Duncan, I think we need a new regime.
I also think Kenya needs a new government.
One term. And
as soon as yesterday.
Yes, because
I'm Ugandan.
Did you say that? I'm just a Ugandan. I'm just a baby girl.
Hi guys, welcome to Glaspod. Today we are on episode 22.
Correct.
I'm here joined by
George.
Baby girl.
Baby girl Rachael. And of course myself and Duncan. From today we call you baby girl.
I'm just a baby girl.
Oh goodness me. You must have been having it very nice out there.
What's happening
care of you
today?
guys.
Yeah,
Nice.
People have been taking care of me, so I just realized. Actually, it's not even a realization.
Yeah.
I've always been like that, but
Yeah.
I just don't want to brag.
Yeah.
You're just dropping hints.
Yes.
Small.
Small.
If you have eyes, you can see.
Yeah.
You don't need to be told.
No. No.
Anyway, welcome to this episode. And on the last episode, we slightly mentioned about Arsenal.
Yes.
And we mentioned one of the biggest fans of Arsenal is called William Samoei Ruto.
Is it bigger than George?
No, it's not.
George is
that one doesn't even know football.
He is.
That one doesn't know football.
He is a bigger. Do you know on press conferences he's talking about Arsenal?
Have you seen George? Have
Eh?
you seen George?
But there are different tiers. Categories of business.
Which tier are you, George?
I'm on the fan base.
So this president of ours, one of the things that really annoyed me was there was a national prayer day. And so different guests of honor, people coming together, we are praying for our nation. And we had just had a fire in a high school. Do you remember the name?
Utumishi
Girls, yeah.
Nakuru County.
Yes. So
Nairobi, yeah.
16 girls have lost their lives.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, and
What was the cause of the fire?
They're still in investigation.
Oh.
Yeah, may their souls rest in peace, and we pray for comfort and strength to their families. And so they hold that's a national prayer morning breakfast, and they can't even prioritize that. We acknowledge what is happening, and the first thing to pray for is I think those families.
Yes.
So they talk about everything else, and then the president comes in and they sing your song, your Arsenal song, and they celebrate.
Lord,
London forever.
Yes.
No matter the weather. Okay, go on. If I take over.
Yes. You can see now he's switched on. Yeah. And then, as a by the way, towards the end, that's when he remembers to wish the family's condolences and give a word.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel like there's any commitment to solve this issue, because this is a constant issue that's been going on in schools in Kenya, where there's fires and then investigations are done. I've not heard of policy changes. I've not heard of accountabilities being held. I've not heard of compensation and support to such parents. And we shouldn't be having kids' lives being lost in that way.
Yeah. That's
So he's made me very, very sad.
the fact that they were just having fun while the kids, in fact, the guys were just trying to fight the fire and manage parents the whole day, while these ones were just having fun.
Can you imagine?
Imagine. And they were just talking about how they've been in parliament and all that nonsense, while others are dying on the other side. And in fact, there is a parent that died on a road accident while going to see the child who was in school, same school. So it's been crazy. My heart goes to, there is a parent that I saw there. He lost his mind. He was even stripping. You saw the guy.
Yeah.
He was literally sleeping. He was like, if you want to kill me, but tell me if my daughter is alive or not. Unfortunately, the daughter passed away. In that fight.
And
so 16 girls gone.
And over 70 people injured. You know, it's such a shame. I don't know what needs to happen. I think that, you know, we need a new government. That's my opinion, not Glaspod opinion. As Lady and Duncan, I think we need a new regime.
I also think Kenya needs a new government.
One term. And
as soon as yesterday.
Yes, because
I'm Ugandan.
Did you say that? I'm just a Ugandan. I'm just a baby girl.
I'm not.
But you see, this is something that we've seen this spirit, of distancing from each. We've seen this distancing. Trump brought in a whole thing, requesting, can Kenya
Just say when she's up.
Guys,
I'm Ugandan. I don't want to be involved in your drama.
No.
That's what she's saying.
But even Uganda itself has distanced to some of the things.
Let me give you something. No, just continue. This is a podcast. Don't.
It's just, I'm like looking at you and you're like, and this government, and I'm like, I can't comment.
Okay,
you can say that in solidarity.
We already have Sevo. You want me to add to my
There will be too many problems.
That is too many problems. I already have Sevo.
Have you ever noticed me? I don't talk anything about Sevo. Sevo is always nice. Because Uganda is my home. If that guy catches me, you can squeeze me small. And you know, Uganda, they squeeze you more than Kenya, so...
You think so? Kenya, they do complete kaput. Kenya is worse.
Kaput is...
Not everybody
is
you see, the thing is, kaput to so many people, and then if you're very vocal, they will show you who's
you think Sevo is not doing the same?
No, in Uganda, it's a few chosen. In Kenya, it does not have categories.
You post on Facebook, they come for you. You post on Twitter, they come for you. Yes.
But at least Uganda, they go as a group and then they pick who will we pick. You know,
but
Uganda they pick the leader.
And Uganda somehow sometimes they give you warning.
Yes, they give warning.
I've been seeing on TikTok so many of you talking about me. About if I hear this again,
you're gonna see.
The next thing, if you go again, you disappear.
You disappear. This one's coming.
They give warning.
But Kenya, man, I think we need a new regime. As a matter. As a matter of urgency, we need a new regime.
2027, it's just next year.
We will be patient. But we need,
your elections are next year.
Yes.
That
guy needs to go. That guy, he's done the most.
He's done the most. And also the power he's given to the wrong people to do the most on his behalf is mad.
And then in that school, the Minister of Interior, that's what he's called, the one in charge of security, came with a chopper, nice. He landed on the school compound.
He came like that?
Then he waited. Then his photographers came out, positioned themselves fast. Then one was live on TikTok on his account. Then that's when he's coming out, straightening his suit. You know the way you come out and you make sure you are nice for the photo shoots. Then he talks small, goes back into the helicopter and vamos.
We need a
power.
That guy is his close friend, like crazy. There's still a lot of money with.
Yeah.
You know what happens in Kenya. I know you don't know. We will just tell you about it. You don't need to say anything.
Tell me.
The government is corrupt.
Right.
They have
Like
so
Kenyan
many.
government.
The Kenyan government.
The African governments are corrupt.
No, this is cream de la creme.
This is another level.
Really?
Yeah. So what they did, because now they are expanding the railway, the SGR railway from Nairobi to Kisumu to Malaba to the Ugandan border, because they had a deal with Uganda, with Sebo, to pick it from the border all the way to Kampala. You understand?
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah. So they went ahead and allocated 84 billion from the Kenyan budget, right? Then they went to China and borrowed 50 billion. The budget for the SGR was 45 billion. So they already have more than 125 billion. And then the 85 billion that they allocated, nobody can trace where it went to. And the project has not started yet.
But that's Kenya, where billions of money gets lost in a ministry, and there's who knows where the money is?
Yeah.
Who saw the money? It's like there are no transactions, no signatories. It's like there are no departments who are in charge.
Yeah.
And then people, even when there's investigations, people are still in offices.
Yeah, and they are just his friends. When one retires, his friends come in. That's what he does, and it's very pathetic, I'm telling you, because now his friends are just driving high-end cars like Maybachs. That's what they are buying. The president's kids, the daughter is building a whole estate in Nairobi. She's not working. The wife has an office for prayer, by the way.
For prayer?
Yes. She just prays in State House, and she has an office which has been allocated billions.
For prayer?
Yes, for prayer.
She goes there to pray only.
So that their sins are forgiven.
Yeah. And she says she performs miracles. The other day, on the prayer day, she was saying how she prayed for a woman, and the woman ended up giving birth to twins.
But you see, this is the thing, yeah? If you look at our African countries, the poor people, they believe in God so much that if you go in the name of God,
you've sold it.
So when that's how we first elected him.
Yes.
No,
he
before
was crying in church.
when he was the VP.
Yes.
We thought now Uhuru has the right hand person.
Yeah.
Because he was praying and crying and speaking in tongues and kneeling down. Yeah. And the wife was here. You know? He knows all the hymns. When other people are reading like this, he's singing from the heart.
He's even singing in other people's languages.
Yes. He's a crook. He's a crook.
Yeah.
Anyway, and now, because of money, he's gone ahead and said yes to President Trump.
Yeah.
That now they want to start importing Ebola. You know, for people who've not had, maybe to just give you context, the US wants to get people from Congo who have Ebola to come and quarantine. US citizens.
Yes.
To come and quarantine in Nairobi, in Kenya, in Nanyuki, Laikipia, because other countries like Uganda close their borders long time.
They don't want
We are not getting it. Because
long time,
because Uganda has suffered with Ebola. It knows
Long
what
time,
it is.
yes.
So we are like, we are not getting involved.
Yeah.
You know, just the way Rachael is distancing with that. And then Ruto, after hearing how many billions will be released, he's like, yes, we will do it. We will do it.
Bring them.
Yeah. But he already signed that deal last time. Last year?
But the court has stopped the thing.
The court, but we get to know if it's gonna continue on the 2nd of June.
But he's gonna continue. The judge might disappear.
The judge will disappear. But there are so many people who are aware of this, and thanks to Gen Z's, people get to know things faster.
Yeah.
I was reading. Thanks, Udo, seriously.
Those kids don't know how to keep quiet.
No. And they know how to source information. Let me ask you, where have you ever read finance bill?
Never, man.
Before Gen Z's.
You just wait for the budget. Yes.
Right now, people are taking finance courses on how to interpret the finance bill, how to learn where to get the government information put out there, and they are so sharp. They're explaining it, you know. Yeah. So even this whole thing of America First deal.
Yeah.
You know, it was signed like 6 months ago. You know, last year, America, when Ruto went to America, he signed a health deal.
Yeah, that health deal. Yes,
do you know what it's called? America First. America First health deal.
Oh, they signed a deal.
Yeah, last year.
America First.
Yes.
That doesn't make sense.
See? And then now, when there's Ebola, so they are saying, because we have this partnership already, so people can already come. You have the doctors, they'll give you money so that you can combat it and it won't spread to your people. And so the Gen Zs and other legal people have been trying to stop it. Even the one that was signed 6 months ago is still in court. It's not been approved. It's not gone through. And then he's come to agree to this.
That guy is a psycho.
You know? He is.
He's not okay in the head.
But there's another country I was reading this morning that agreed. Not Ivory Coast.
Agreed to the same term?
Yes. I don't know if it's Guinea-Bissau that say... anyway, let me not quote names. They said they have capacity to do that. And the patient they got, an American citizen, was flown in you know, those ventilation like boxes. Where, you know, with everybody all dressed like that, and he's an American doctor who's very critical and has gone to that country. So I'm waiting to see how it goes. Why can't they just take them to America?
Why don't they just do that?
Yeah, because
they can never respect us if we don't.
If we don't respect ourselves and don't put boundaries in place, then obviously and that Trump.
Oh, it's so sad. Because he can give out his chopper, his Air Force One. Just come and pick people and take them straight away.
Very fast.
Very fast.
Actually, quarantine them.
You
don't quarantine
in different people.
And what are they doing in Congo? Why don't they go and build in Congo? Invest that money in Congo so that even the locals can benefit. Because it's not only Americans who are suffering in that.
Yeah, there's everybody else. A lot of people.
That's sad.
It is very sad. Things happen in Africa that you don't, especially in Kenya. Kenya is pathetic, man. It's poor leadership.
Poor leadership. But for me, you know, thanks to Gen Z, we continue getting more good stuff. Like now, you saw when this other president went to Kenya recently.
Macron.
Yes. When he went to Kenya, some of the things that we saw on social media was like, there was someone presenting and then people were talking. It was really noisy. He just walked to the stage. I like the MC. The MC said, even you won't wait for your turn. Like, can you imagine telling a president that?
Wow.
Yeah, because I loved the audacity.
Yeah.
And then he said, no, give me the mic. He took it. And then he said, listen, guys, you can't be talking when people are presenting. Respect them. It's important, blah, blah, blah. Which I respect him for that. But I also respect the MC for asking, even you won't wait for your turn. And he's a president. Oh, so that was very, very good.
It was just for context, it was a conference for French-speaking countries that the French-speaking countries in Africa refused to host, and Kenya was like, "Oh, if they are refusing,
of course there is a budget.
Give us the budget."
You can have budget.
It's called the Sahel. That's the name. That's the name I was looking for. It's called the Sahel. That's the Ivory Coast.
Yes.
Those most of those countries up there. Yeah, they refused to host because they've been having a lot of issues with the French government. Understand?
And
In
it's
fact,
good.
Somebody like Traore refused. You know Traore,
Yes,
right?
yes.
That army guy from where is he from? The army guy that
Wait, yeah. Is it?
they
It's not Burkina Faso. Is it Burkina Faso?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
He didn't go for that.
He refused.
Yeah, he refused to go for, which I think it's a good thing. That is one of the very few leaders in Africa that I think are standing out for everybody else. Yeah. So since those countries refused to host the French government, Kenya was like, oh, on a small budget we can do something. Then they closed most of the roads.
Ibrahim Traore.
Yeah, Ibrahim Traore.
Burkina
Burkina Faso. They closed a bunch of roads. Then they were like, come, let's go for the conference. They were just doing a lot of shenanigans because Kenya is not a French-speaking nation.
That's crazy. So why did they even allow them to host it?
And then during the visit, he decided, you know what, Kipchoge is also here. Let's go for a jog together. They went into public. And everybody was seeing Kipchoge and taking photos, selfies with Kipchoge. And then the president was pushed to the side. Yeah, he was like a spectator.
Wow.
Yeah, of course he's a
Did they know
spectator.
him? Did they know that he
I
was
think
the
some
president?
of them realized, oh, it's you. But most people maybe don't know him. But what a joy. What a joy that people recognize our own heroes before they can recognize
Big up to
others.
Kipchoge. Kipchoge is always doing great
Oh,
things.
yes.
Yeah.
Well done, man.
Africa is waking up, but the one that we have down there in the East African, the corner, Kenya,
Hey,
the leader is not waking up.
no, he needs to go home. His time is over. His time is up.
As
In
long
the
as his
next
belly is full.
In the next upcoming elections, just join hands and remove him from power.
Yes.
That's
That's
the
the
way to go.
only way.
But just because African power is sweet.
African power is sweet. They can do anything.
They can do anything to make sure that they maintain the power. But go Kenya. Go Kenya. You can do this. Ugandans, your brothers and sisters in Uganda got your back.
Yes.
So that's Kenya for you. About the South African government and the xenophobia, the South African government isn't speaking much.
No, it's a shame, isn't it?
But the leader, the activist, the leader of those xenophobia, of the xenophobia guys, the leader got killed. Yeah, he got shot and died, and there was a lot of mixed reactions. So I wouldn't say much about it, but there are a lot of mixed reactions. Other immigrants are like, it's okay. Then the other ones are like, no. It's not fair. But that's what's been happening. And
do we know why? Do you know the circumstances?
He was the leader, so I just think these people they just got tired of him. Because it's also a very bad image to the South African government and the Ghanaian government again. What they went and did, because there is a very big contract that the South Africans have in Ghana for gold mining. They got a contract for it. They normally give them a contract for 30 years at least. They cancelled it.
That's it. Because they can't continue to.
If you are beating our people down there, you can also go back to your country and deal with your issues down there. So now the South Africans are saying that the Ghanaian government are overreacting.
They're saying it's not that deep.
It's not that deep, and you are beating our people.
Yeah.
Why would we go that route?
But I think because in every community there's someone who sees things in a shallow manner because of ignorance. Like even here, you know, in Scotland, you don't expect people to say, "Oh, you're taking our housing, you're taking this."
Yeah.
But it's not the migrants' fault.
Yeah.
Because one of the I was shocked to look at. Okay, mostly they say asylum seekers, refugees, and then other migrants, right?
Yes.
So, but when I checked, we were doing research, and I saw there's currently 6,700 asylum seekers. Refugees are about maybe around total maybe 10 to around 15,000, and then one of the biggest incomes for Scotland is education. Higher education, which is university, and people pay quite a lot of money. Guess how many students are here per year? 70,000 students. Immigrants. But they are bringing money here. Right? They study, they come, they work only 20 hours a week. And then they are spending their money for accommodation, their money for to spend and all that. And education, they bring a whole lot of
most
money.
of them go away after that.
And then most of them go away after that. And then if they stay, they're getting high jobs that pay high salary.
Even if they stay, they're still getting like high paying jobs, and they're paying really, really high taxes. So and also for them to stay, they have to apply, for example, for longer stay, and then they pay a lot of money as well. Unless if they get like a sponsorship through like work and stuff like that.
But even if they get that's a work visa, which is very expensive and very expensive, such as every 2 years, and then every 2.5 years.
They are paying all those taxes. They are filling up those spaces that the nationals are not able to. They're not even on benefits. I don't even know. The biggest percentage of immigrants is not even on benefits because we love to fucking work.
We work like mad people.
We work like mad people. Like who wants to be broke?
And also one thing we should all admit is being an immigrant is not easy.
It is not easy.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
People out there might think it's a walk in the park.
It's not easy.
From discrimination to privilege,
everywhere,
to isolation, like if you don't know anybody, but you still show up like as if you know everybody in town. But you have to be happy. You have to be happy even when you are not. Even the expectations from you as a person is high. Because the moment you lower that expectations, or it's because he's an immigrant, or because he's an African or Asian or whatsoever. So the expectation of us being us is high. So it's not really easy. It's the hardest thing.
Then the other group of migrants who let's talk just on Scotland. 80,000 COS workers. This is from healthcare to care homes to other big positions, And when you look at it, these people have come here, they're paying the visas, they're paying all those things, right? And they have good jobs and they're paying their taxes and so on and so forth. So housing is not the issue of an immigrant, even if they've come many. It is the government that has not provided enough housing. Right? Because these jobs have to be done. They still will bring, even if they bring people from Europe to cover this, those are still more people. But they are also allowing the private landlords to take houses or spaces to build very expensive housing, which a normal person or someone who doesn't have a high job will not be able to afford. So, and the cost of living is going high. So when you look at it, from a bigger picture, then it's the shallow people who are saying, you're taking our jobs. Have you gone to uni? Have you got a degree? Have you got a master's? Have you got a skill? Have you got this? You know?
It's just funny, like people on social media and TikTok that are saying they have taken our jobs and then inspiring like a doctor or pilot or something. And it's like, come and get it.
Yeah.
Like, come and take it. You don't have the qualification. And they're saying they're taking our jobs. Which jobs?
Which jobs?
You can't do that.
Especially fans of this guy called Farage.
That one, I don't even talk his name.
His fans are something else.
They are very shallow, they are very ignorant, and you know, because if people came together to ask for better quality of life, better policies, better support, they will get it, because there's free education here in Scotland. If more people go to school and they say, we've graduated, we are not finding jobs, can the government, what is the government doing? You know, they're not doing that. You know, and in every sector we are in, I don't know about you and I don't know about yours. When you come to the NHS, the short-staffed places or departments are more than the ones which are fully staffed. You know, so people are, and it's the same migrants who are going to take extra shifts, extra shifts. You know, because we've got that work ethic.
Yesterday the BBC released a report saying that the UK has a generation that is lost because the UK citizens of a certain age doesn't want to go to work, and since they have a route of going for benefits, so they don't want to go to work. All they want to do is play games. So they were even encouraging them to join the army or something, but now the parents are saying no, our kids cannot go and join the army.
No, my kid is not going to join the army.
You understand?
Because there's no support. Look at after you've served, the support for the military after you know serving, it's non-existent. Like it's very, very small. It's the charities out there who are doing a lot of support. But the rest, what the government is doing is not, because there's a lot of prevention and preparedness and family support that should happen. But we see so many of them unaliving themselves after a little while because they can't cope with the you know the community when they come back from the
army. I don't understand why they look at things that way, especially not being able to go to work. You just want to sit down.
Let me ask you, George. You are in a school that you can behave the way you want. The teachers say something, they're in trouble. You respond. Your parent at home tells you something. You're like, oh, I cannot. You're at 16 years. Then the government thinks, oh, you know what? You're even older enough. Do you want your own house? Yes. So what encourages you to go for pursue
education? Oh, I don't have a house. I lost a house because I was involved in, like, for example, I was involved in something really, my criminality and stuff. I lost my house, or I was antisocial behavior and I lost my house. Okay, I'll put you on the list to give you another one.
And also, how many kids have you met on the way every single day vaping?
Especially on the bus.
So many primary school kids. You know. So the government, you know, I'm sorry to blame it on the government, but there needs to be a lot of support in schools with parents, and also they need to be serious on this whole vaping, drugs, alcohol thing. You know, extra curriculum. Right now, all the kids can't walk safely. Even you as a lady during the day. In a park alone, it is not even safe, right? So imagine young people, they don't have safe places to play. There's a lot of bullying. Then there's no, like now I know two people from our own community who, one is a mixed race, the other one is an African child, who've been mistreated, you know, and they reported. But the time it takes to get justice is too long. So
that is not good at all.
It's not good. So
it demotivates someone.
I can imagine what especially migrant kids go through. It's not easy at all.
It's not easy.
It's not easy at all.
Yeah. So people thinking, our jobs are being taken. No, I think people need to sit down and have conversations and then know where are we going to take our frustrations, where are we asking for change. You know, because if one day every migrant decided to stay at home,
even
this
for
country will be
even for
closed for the day.
Just for a week.
I mean, even one day. Eesh.
No, 1 week so that it sinks down.
By day 3.
So that
they'll be like,
so that reform can reform.
Yes.
By day 3.
I wish we could do something like that so that we see, are we actually just dreaming that we have an impact, a positive impact, or is it reality? That would be.
But one thing I would say I appreciate, especially by the way, there was elections in Scotland. The SNP won. Yes. As long as you are a migrant,
we were worried, isn't it?
Yeah, we were worried about reforms and all that. But so they've done great. They've formed a coalition with the Green Party.
SNP and Green have always been in good terms and have very many shared values.
Good. So now they are pushing for independence, Scottish independence, to leave the whole UK thing. Because they want to join Europe and do all that, which is, I think it's good. And their policies are also good, even when it comes to immigrants and all that. They are a bit fair. They are not as bad as down there.
And also to just remove whether migrants or because we are all Scots now.
Yes.
Yeah, we are all Scots.
Yeah.
What I love about this party or the government is that they care about people. Look at the support around children, around senior citizens, around workers, like they
around the youth.
The youth. There is so much good when it's a devolved nation, and they listen. Accessibility. So I was talking to some of my friends when they see me with all these politicians, and I was like, it's so easy to meet the MPs, even the first minister. So easy. Their offices are accessible. They said, hey, in England, even to get an email back, it's so difficult. But that's what makes Scotland really unique. Education, higher education being free, and then you hear people in England saying, oh no, it shouldn't be free, it should be charged. Prescription being free. You hear people in England, you should be. Water is free.
They're charged.
Water is free here.
And it's nice water. The other side, nice water.
And they have to pay for it. And also buy drinking water.
They not pay for it as part of council tax for them.
They do pay. No, they get water bills.
They get water bills.
Yeah.
And they pay council tax as well.
So I think maybe in one of these upcoming episodes we should have a conversation as Scots and also as migrants. What do we feel about Scotland leaving
the UK?
The UK?
I think it would be a great one. For me, I'm not talking.
We need to dive deeper.
We need to look at the pros and cons about it.
I think in the next few coming episodes we'll have to.
But the Westminster, they refused the request.
They've refused, but again,
they've always refused.
Because they know if Scotland is given a chance, Scotland people are good. They when they decide to be hardworking people and passionate, they will do the work.
They will thrive.
And they know how to work together as a team. But in England, I doubt.
One man for their own mouth.
England is more chaotic. They'll remind you that you are no immigrant. You see, when I watch the news. When I'm trying to get to something in the news and somebody did a crime, at the back of my head I'm always like, please don't be an immigrant.
When you find it's an English person.
That's the first thing. I don't know if you feel that way, but
me too.
According to her reaction, I want to hear. Did they say a white person or they said?
And normally, because if it's something good, they say, "Oh, a British didn't want this."
Yeah.
And then you come to realize, it's someone from maybe Jamaica, Africa, wherever,
and then
or
they
Polish.
British.
And then, but if it's a crime, they will say even the village
they will dive
provide all the details.
When did your parents come?
Yes.
What they've been doing. They have all that information.
Have all that information.
But when they win things, look at Hamilton.
Yes.
Hamilton is British. Yeah, he's referred to as British. But when things don't go well,
see how they twist it.
Son of an immigrant. Man, we never win.
We never win.
Hopefully, it's been crazy. Oh my God.
It is really difficult sometimes. And the way when people, we love people going to our countries and they are settling. Especially the British have really settled in Kenya. So many of them.
So many of them. There's a whole town of just them living their life and British soldiers and having babies everywhere, mixed race babies.
Having babies.
They are everywhere in that area. Nanyuki.
And I'm also glad there's something maybe next time we'll talk about. There is there's a group of people that started now looking for holding the British Army accountable and looking for fathers, people who served in different years and start doing DNA so that people can find their fathers and take accountability.
They were having kids and disappear.
And even raping and even
a lot of crimes that have been just covered.
So
they should find them because obviously those children also need to know their origin. It's not about them paying for what they did or facing their responsibilities, but also for the children. It gives them closure and just to know where they come from.
Just by that, they also qualify to be British. And that is, I'd really love to know how the government will handle that. And I also saw Farage talking about those countries that were demanding compensation for the colonization. He's saying, did you see what he said? He's saying that he will cancel all visas requests from all those countries. Especially Kenya was on the top of the list.
Of course, Kenya is on the top of the list because we ask for do you know what? I still don't think there's compensation done, and before it is enough. I think it will take a while, and it takes not only conversations and money. There's a lot of it's just like when you've gone through trauma, it affects you and affects your family, and you need support. So there's a lot of mending that needs done. He's just an evil man. He's just a selfish evil man.
He's just singing what his followers want to hear. That's what he's doing. I love what France has done, because now France has decided that the artifacts that were being stolen during colonization is returning them back to those countries, and that's just a step forward.
It's a start.
If you go to the museums down there, you think you are in Africa. I went there, and there is a whole history of how Luos moved from South Sudan to Kenya. And they even have pictures, and it is nicely documented. If you want to learn about the African culture, do you know where you go to?
I wish
British Museum.
Beautiful British Museum.
I wish
in
how
England.
they put all the things in the British Museum is how they teach their children in school about Africa. If that's the same information
those
that
people
they share.
They don't teach anything about Africa.
They don't. That's why some people are naive about what Africa is. Somebody thinking Africa is one country or something like that.
We all know each other.
I wish they share that information, good information within schools as well, because being knowledgeable is not a bad thing.
It's not.
And we've had so many people who travel to Africa, and when they come back, they're like, "What?
There's a difference.
What?
They only show us animals and There's always that a kid with a fly. When you look at it, right?
Yeah, but the good thing, I love the power of social media. From the time of when TikTok started, there's been a lot of exposure.
Yes.
Of like how you can see that the European people are also dancing on a piano. They're dancing like Nigerian music and stuff like that. There's been a lot of exposure. So many people have been to Africa now.
Yes.
So
now they're seeing the difference.
Yeah, they're seeing the difference. So just open their eyes a little bit, not like before.
There won't be any more documentaries of I am poor.
The only thing I do is spam.
All I have is spam.
Oh dear.
We've come a long way, Africans, man. We have suffered, but it's only a matter of time before things change, and I hope
things will change.
I hope we get good leaders to make sure that
if we get good leadership, my goodness me.
Yeah.
I don't think we can be hostile as people other countries are. Some of the countries in terms of when people want to come learn, settle, or find out. I don't think we can be. Yeah, we love people. We love people,
and we are very welcoming.
Yeah.
So it will be different.
Yeah.
But anywho,
we will see. Anyway, so this has been episode 2022. 22. I said that as a joke. I was trying to catch you guys. I was trying to catch you guys.
I was still understanding. Did she say that?
That's what I was looking at you. Episode 22 here on Glaspod.
I should say that again, but anyways, episode 2022 is coming to an end.
Episode 22.
But anyways, episode 22, guys. Episode 22.
As we normally say, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button.
And tell us what you want us to talk about in the comment section.
Yes.
And if you want to join us on our community, if you are in Glasgow or you're traveling from wherever you stay and you want to be part of an episode, just share with us. Just DM us on Instagram, TikTok, or even comment on YouTube, and we'll be in touch, and then we can have an episode with you sharing your amazing ideas with us.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, guys.